In this video today, we are going to make a cream cheese frosting. This frosting is actually pretty thick, but it's also a whipped type of frosting, like a whipped consistency. It was really easy to work with, and it tastes really good. So I thought I would do a video on this. I made this frosting several months ago, and it turned out really good. This recipe is based on a recipe from Natasha's Kitchen. You can look her up on YouTube. She has a YouTube channel, and then she also has a website, and her website is natashaskitchen.com. She's got some really great videos and some really great recipes. She also has a fantastic apple pie recipe. You should definitely check her out. I had to tweak this video. I had to tweak this recipe a little bit because I didn't have enough of some of the ingredients. So first you're going to need an 8-ounce block of cream cheese softened. You're going to need a cup and a half of unsalted butter. Now the recipe calls for unsalted butter. I happen to use salted butter myself. So that was one way I had to tweak the recipe. Also, you're going to need 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, and obviously I'm using vanilla flavoring, not extract right here, and I didn't have enough of the vanilla flavoring, so I added almond extract to it. You're also going to need 4 cups of powdered sugar as well, and then you're going to need 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. And if you use salted butter, maybe you don't want to use the whole 1/8 of a teaspoon. I think I did though, and it turned out fine. So the first thing you're going to do is, and let me just say, this recipe is a lot easier to make if you have a stand-up electric mixer or a stand mixer. I'm not sure what you call it, but this mixer was gifted to me a couple of years ago, and it's really made making homemade icing and homemade recipes a lot easier. So the first thing you're going to do, you saw that I put the butter in the mixer, and you're going to mix that. You're going to beat that until it's smooth and creamy, and beat on high until it's kind of lighter in color. And then you're going to add the cream cheese that is already softened. You want to cut it up in chunks and throw it in there. And you're going to beat that until it's all combined and creamy. And you may have to scrape down the sides of the bowl as well, which is no problem. And then after you make sure this is all mixed up good and creamy, then you are going to add your vanilla extract. And so here you can see that I didn't quite have enough. This was all that I had, that you see, probably 1 teaspoon. So I added probably 2 more teaspoons of almond extract. So you add that to the cream cheese and the butter that you already have softened, and you mix it up really well, or incorporate the flavoring really well. And like I said, the electric mixer or the stand mixer does make it a lot easier, and I will put a link in the description to a few stand mixers on Amazon. Now, you don't have to use KitchenAid, but sometimes it's worth paying the little extra money for a brand that's well known and that's been around for a long time. So, okay, after you have the flavoring all mixed in there, then you're going to start adding your powdered sugar, and you're going to want to add that 1 cup at a time. So, and when you add 1 cup, I didn't show you me adding the cups because I didn't have enough hands to do that. So each time I added a cup, I mixed it on low speed until it was all incorporated. And then, and also you may decide that you don't, you might want to taste it as you go, because you might decide you don't want all 4 cups. But I did use all 4 cups. So once the powdered sugar is in, you want to increase that to high speed and beat another 2 to 3 minutes until it's whipped. It'll be thick and spreadable, and you'll of course want to scrape down the sides of the bowl a couple of times to make sure that it's all blended. So you're going to need your cupcakes that you've already baked. You're going to need a piping bag, or like you saw me there with a Ziploc bag. So I'm no professional at all, but as you can see, this icing really did frost well. So it was really easy to work with and held its shape pretty good as well. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you make your own cream cheese frosting. This is fall as I'm recording this voiceover right now, so that would make some perfect fall desserts. I really appreciate y'all watching this video, and like I said, I'll put a description down, I'll put a link down in the description for some of my favorite kitchen utensils and things that I like to use. We really appreciate you watching this video and supporting our family this way. We hope that you have a wonderful fall season, and we will see you in the next video.